2004 Arsenal, the way this Man City team would play, Arsenal were a powerful side. Physical, powerful, quick, talented. There's not as much physicality about Man City, but there's a hell of a lot of quality. And you look at what they've done and the biggest gap between, I think, first and second and the most games won and all this, it has been great. But then it's a kind of a mute argument, because then you look at the great sides that Fergie built, and there were several. You look at the 99 team that won the league, the cup and the Champions League. Arsenal didn't win the Champions League, we haven't won it, and they certainly didn't win it in that year. Well, of course they never won it that year. Man City got knocked out. That's a disappointing thing. Knocked out by Liverpool are in the final. So I think it's always difficult to say, oh, that unbeaten team was better than that unbeaten team, because, with that United team that went through the season, they didn't go unbeaten, but they won a treble, including beating Bayern Munich in the Nou Camp at the end of the season. I mean, that's quite an achievement.
It's so difficult to take one team, put them in a different era altogether and say, well, this is what would have happened. Particularly when you think that Manchester City and Pep Guardiola have brought a whole different style of playing. This is much more different than what it was back then. And the ability to commit those numbers forward that you're talking about, and the risk that you take as a team in doing so, makes you vulnerable. So in the days in which you're not playing well, then a team like Liverpool comes around and destroys you the way that they have. It's very difficult to then say, well, this is the best team ever, because they're a vulnerable team. It's a team that if they're not on a good day with the passing game, how else are they going to beat you? And I just don't know that Manchester City has as many answers as that Invincible team has.
Is this just the era we're in now? The social media era that everybody wants to compare.
Yeah.
I go back to the point about Zinedine Zidane, when somebody talked about it on social media and how this person was a big fan of Zidane, and all the statos come out and gave reason and stats to why Zidane wasn't that good of a player in his day. That, I'm afraid, sums it all up.